At the Indonesia Open 2026, Goh Sze Fei and Nur Izzuddin faced the home favorites, Raymond Indra and Nicolas Joaquin, in the final. Fueled by the deafening support of the Istora Senayan crowd, the Indonesian pair dominated the opening game 21-13 and carried that momentum into the second. Goh Izzuddin often found themselves in the defensive and ended up making many forced and unforced errors, giving the lead of 11-6 at the interval.
Because that's the thing that he wanted to. He wanted to be known as Sukamuljo, and well, he certainly did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel that their opponents
won in 2021 was the last time that a home players won a title here at the Indonesia Open.
Indra Joaquin were superior in their serve and return exchanges. Time and time again, they gained the upper hand from their very first shot, leaving Goh Izzuddin passive during the crucial opening 3 shots of the rally.
Look at that for the advantage. So far as 27 shots. The average rally length is
much less. That quality.
And the Malaysian sort of error. Oh, he's broken the strings of his racket. Oh my God, Goh Sze Fei.
After the interval, Indra and Joaquin tightened their grip on the match, extending their advantage to 14-8. With the crowd firmly behind them and momentum entirely on their side, the Indonesian pair appeared to be cruising toward the title, leaving Goh and Izzuddin facing an uphill battle.
Wasn't playing nearly as well as now.
Trailing by 6 points and staring at a seemingly inevitable defeat, the Malaysians looked to be running out of time. With Indra and Joaquin just 7 points away from the title, a comeback appeared highly unlikely. But what followed was a reminder of why Goh and Izzuddin once rose to world number 1.
Another deception.
Pinpoint accuracy from Goh Sze Fei, sending the shuttle to the back line. They started reading the Indonesian pair's serves and returns more effectively, allowing them to gain a foothold in the opening exchanges. Once they were no longer being pinned into defense from the first 3 shots, Goh and Izzuddin were finally able to unleash their attacking game. Their defense also tightened considerably, extending rallies and forcing errors from their opponents.
Brilliant, Raymond Indra.
Wasn't his
Brilliant. Oh, there's a huge...
Excellent awareness from Indra, a brilliant piece of placement into the empty space. With every point won, Goh and Izzuddin grew in confidence, while the pressure steadily mounted on the Indonesian pair.
So towards the left shoulder of Indra.
A lucky touch off the tape, but an even better response from Goh Sze Fei, who wastes no time in converting the chance.
That's why.
Another fortunate net chord for Goh Sze Fei, Yet the Indonesian pair responds with outstanding reflexes and court coverage, pulling off a sensational save before completing the counterattack.
Another he's got
19-17.
Well, that'd work.
With the Indonesians storming back to narrow the gap to 19-18, the pressure could not have been higher. But this was the moment where Goh and Izzuddin showed the heart of champions. Instead of becoming tentative, they embraced the pressure and raised their level when it mattered most.
Is netted by Raymond Indra. One game apiece. Somebody's using a flashlight on their camera. That's one game all.
After completing the comeback to take the second game 21-18, Goh and Izzuddin carried that momentum into the decider. With a slight advantage at 11-8 at the interval, Goh and Izzuddin completely took over. Their attacks became more relentless, their defense remained solid, and their confidence soared with every point. The Indonesian pair simply had no answer as the Malaysians stormed through the closing stages, conceding just 2 more points en route to a dominant 21-10 victory.
Another netball team. Oh,
Thank you.
Indonesian fans to end an 18-year wait.
From 8-14 down in the second game to lifting the trophy in commanding fashion, Goh Sze Fei and Nur Izzuddin delivered a performance built on belief, resilience, and sheer determination. With this victory, Goh Sze Fei and Nur Izzuddin etched their names into Malaysian badminton history, becoming the first Malaysian men's doubles pair to win the Indonesia Open in 16 years, since 2008. It was a landmark achievement, ending a long wait and marking one of the nation's most significant triumphs on one of the sport's biggest stages. From a dramatic comeback to a dominant finish, they didn't just win a title, they made history at Istora Senayan.